From virtual to real, Nissan presents GT Academy Race to Dubai.
Over the next few months, a selection of Nissan's youngest drivers will be training for one of the world's toughest endurance races, the Dubai 24 Hours. We'll follow their highs and their lows as they take it the grade, or try to, in the world of professional motorsport. But unlike your average racing driver, there's one thing that makes these guys unique. They've all learned their craft on a PlayStation. This is the race to Dubai. Since 2008, GT Academy has been turning PlayStation gamers into racing drivers, and in 2012, 3 gamers stepped up to the podium to claim their new titles.
Now that I reach a little part of my dream, I just want to keep pushing and achieve bigger goals and bigger dreams.
For me, it's one chance, only this chance, and I want to take it.
The whole experience in GT Academy was very fantastic. For me, it's like they put me out of my normal life and throw me into a dream.
There are 3 other graduates that have emerged from the program. 2008 GT Academy winner was Lucas Ordonez. 2010, it was Jordan Tresson. In 2011, the winner was Jann Mardenborough. All of them have gone on to realise their dreams and enjoy successful racing careers. Lucas Ordonez has signed with Greaves Motorsport and for the past 2 years has been racing in LMP2. Jann Mardenborough has earned his place in the British Racing Drivers Club and has been racing with the RJN Motorsports outfit in the British GT3 Championship. And in 2012, Jordan Tresson raced in the LMP2 class of the World Endurance Championship.
I was really impressed that Nissan asked me to drive in LMP this year. You know, after only 2 years since I won GT Academy. It was a big step, but a really nice one.
Well, Jordan signed for the French team Signatech, who are an experienced motorsport outfit led by Principal Philippe Sinot. He successfully guided the first GT Academy winner, Lucas Ordonez, through to an LMP2 podium finish at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Jordan is extremely lucky to have gained a drive in such an experienced team.
We have a fantastic story with Jordan, and since 2 years we proved to everybody that it makes sense to have this type of driver in the car. And he progresses all the time. He grows up step by step.
The championship has taken Signatech all over the world, some of the best tracks indeed, but the season has been difficult.
Well, this season for Signatech has been a really good one. We had a lot of bad luck first, but also we made some mistakes as drivers. We had the pace and the chance to do a good result all the time, but unfortunately these small things have made that we had to retire or didn't finish on a good place.
At the 6th round of the championship in Bahrain, Signatech's luck finally changed as they made the podium in 2nd place.
I was really smiling and happy after going out of the car. It was so nice to drive, I would love to do it every day.
But the Signatech team replicate the success they had in Bahrain. We'll see. The 6 Hours of Fuji is in Japan. Fuji Speedway sits in the foothills of Mount Fuji in the Oyama region of Japan. It's a fast Grand Prix circuit and one that Jordan is very familiar with, although he hasn't actually physically driven here. Yes, his gaming roots means he knows the track well.
I know this track from Gran Turismo. I think I did more than 1,000 laps here, maybe. It was a good preparation for me.
Well, during practice, Jordan gets to put his virtual training into reality. The rules state that each driver from every team has to qualify the car once during the season. In the last stop in Bahrain, it was Jordan, so this time it's his Signatech teammate, Olivier Lombard's responsibility.
We qualified
qualified 7. I think I could do a little bit better, maybe in top 5.
Qualify is always a strange game in endurance because everybody expects to have the best time, and it's not our main wish. Motorsport, we need a good driver, but we need a team, and very strong team.
They qualified 7th with their sights set on another podium finish. Jordan and Signatech prepare for the 6-hour race. For the 2012 GT Academy winners, preparation for the Dubai 24-hour race are going well. Their program consists of training sessions, personal simulators, tuition, and of course racing itself. But today they have come to Silverstone with their team principal Bob Neville and driving mentors Christian Van and Rob Jenkinson to take their next step in their development. Testing the car, they'll be racing in Dubai in the GT4 series. Yes, helping out is 2011 GT Academy winner Jann Mardenborough.
First time I drove a GT4 car was at Donington Park last year, and I loved it. It was a step up in power. It felt like a proper racing car.
It's nice for him to get in the cars, test them, shake them down, and then actually set a benchmark lap for the new guys to analyse their own performance again.
The fact that Jann is here is very helpful because he's now experienced, and he helps us, he gives some advice.
Well, as they take the step up to GT4, there's a new element of racing for the boys to learn using the in-car radio communication system.
Having a radio is really important, obviously, for communication during the race or during the test, and it's all about training to use the radio in the right way, saying the right things.
In the first session, I felt very strange, weird, and I lost my concentration when I was talking to the radio.
Often it's really distracting if you're about to enter a really, really quick corner and somebody starts asking you a question on the radio. It's incredibly off-putting. It's all good practice for us and them.
Well, although the boys are only training, they're very competitive and are keen to impress their boss.
I was already worried because I know he was on new tyres and he made a mistake.
The car has hit the wall at Stowe.
But this time, it's not lack of experience that caused the crash.
Jann's a fellow driver and a member of GT Academy. They'll have sympathy for him because he won't be feeling particularly clever right now.
Pretty amateur mistake, but another lesson learned in the end. Hopefully these guys can learn off me for my wrongdoings.
This does happen in testing. You don't want it to happen in testing. He was asked to do a good lap, but there was no pressure. I would say he was probably very disappointed himself, obviously. And we're disappointed because we've only got a few days before the big race, but we'll get it sorted.
The crash of Jann was really bad luck, I think. Even the very experienced driver could have that kind of crash.
It was a good lesson for them to see what can go wrong in an instant.
Well, although their day of testing the GT4 was cut short by the crash, there's no better way for Wolfgang, Mark and Peter to learn that things can go wrong in a car by seeing exactly what happens. Jann, like previous GT Academy winners, Lucas and Jordan, is still learning. This season, the 2010 winner, Jordan Tresson, yes, and that learning curve has been a steep one. Jordan has been racing at Signatech in the LMP2 class of the World Endurance Championship, and the series has arrived in Japan. Signatech qualified 7th for the race. Jordan and the teammate Frank Mayer, yes, made the most of a night out.
Thank you. I thought we were going to have this as a start. You sing something when you do shabu shabu? Shabu. Yeah. So, what was the most difficult for you this year?
Eating with Japanese sticks. Well, I think getting used to the downforce is still really hard. In your mind, it feels like the car starts to move, so it means I reached the limit. And you need to think that if you just go faster, the limit will go further. I'm improving, but I still need a bit more speed in the fast corners.
And the long stint? in the car?
It's fine.
Because of the downforce, the neck?
No, it's really fine, yeah.
And I saw you today with Yamauchi-san,
Yeah.
the creator of Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
He came with some friends.
He's amazing. He's so much interested in cars. But he's asking so many questions. And sometimes I don't know the answer of the question he's asking me.
Yeah, technical
Yeah,
question.
it's so technical. It's amazing, really.
When I first heard about GT Academy, that's something really special. I spent like maybe 8 or 10 years to learn how to drive a car properly. So taking a gamer and in 1, 2, 3 years doing the 24 hours of Le Mans and
In an LMP car.
in an LMP car, it was a bit mad, but
Yeah, something I was dreaming of, but thought it would never come true.
it looks good for the race, and I think if we don't have any trouble, if we do maybe one double stint, then why not finishing on the podium again?
After the fun of the night out, it's race day for Jordan.
Yeah, the atmosphere is good. The grandstand are quite full, so it's really nice.
It's always good to race when there's a lot of people. Feel confident for the race, we've got a good strategy, and for sure Olivier will take a cautious start, but then with a double stint we will look strong at the end of the race.
This is my second start this season, and we are not so bad positioned, so we'll see at the first corner how it's going on.
When those red lights turn green, it's racing for 6 hours. Olivier gets the team off to a great start. And the handover, teammate Frank Mayer. Everything goes smoothly, but there seems to be a problem.
I jumped in the car, and when I tried to restart the car, there was a problem. It was not working. It was the starter, but because I pressed quite a lot on the button, we had to change as well the battery. It took us quite a lot of time, and at the beginning of the race like that, it reduced the up for a podium to nothing.
Well, changing the battery and the starter motor means that the car and the drivers are boxed for 8 minutes. Over the next 5 hours, the team do their level best to try and regain the time and claw back those laps, but despite their best efforts, the podium is now absolutely.
It was a tough race with a small issue with the starter motor, so it's about 5 laps lost, and then it's so competitive that you can't really make up the time.
A long travel, a lot of invest for not a good result, so we are disappointed.
It happened. It's good experience for Jordan. It's good experience for us. We did work on different type of tires, so that was good, but still disappointing.
I'm quite happy with my lap times during this weekend, even closer than Frank's and Olivier's one. So I was quite pleased with that. And
well, it's a disappointing finish to Jordan's first season as an LMP2 driver for Singtech, but reaching this level of competitive racing after winning at GT Academy only 2 years ago is an amazing achievement in itself. Coming up next on the race to Dubai. 2012 GT Academy winners compete for the next set of signatures for their international C licence as they race in the GT4 car for the first time at Donington Park.
From virtual to real, Nissan presents GT Academy Race to Dubai.